Alrighty, welcome back to Stalker Clear Sky. Last episode I re-recorded everything I had done. We went under Aeroprom. Wow. I forgot how loud the intercoms were. It's not as bad as it was in Stalker 2. I lost my mind listening to the intercom in Stalker 2, but in this game it still is very distracting. So last episode we did everything again as we went underground in Aeroprom for the first time. And I don't remember what I said I was gonna do this time. I don't think I ever talked to this guy.
What tickles your fancy?
No, I did not. I need energy drinks. And then another thing that I did notice as I break boxes for no reason is there's a dude over here. Is it in this room? No, it's not. I went the wrong way. He has a shooting range. And I tried it out, but I didn't really understand the point, so I'm gonna try again and see if anything happens that, like, is good for me, because last time it didn't work out for me. So, I don't know what this one is, but this is the only one I didn't try. So let me give it a shot. Oh, it's a SWAT. I didn't even know this gun was in the game. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about last time. I'm not getting any score, because the guns in this game are ass. Yeah, the weapon bloom is horrible, so I'm just gonna not hit any targets. I've hit the target one time out of all the shots I've taken. Is that the problem? Am I aiming too high? That's stupid. I just lost hella money for that. My final score, that was so bad, I think I'm gonna reload a save. Yeah, that was so stupid. If that's a scam, that's a great scam. If that's intended to work a certain way, and it just isn't working that way because there's hella weapon bloom in Stalker, that's also crazy. Anyway, what is my objective? Talk to Sakharov. So where am I? Where am I? I'm over here. I want to go there. So we're gonna head that way to that exit to Yantar, because that one over there is hella irradiated.com. And honestly, over here also may be incredibly irradiated, but I'll have to get over there and find out. Ah, damn, I didn't rebuy my energy drinks after I loaded that save. Let me through the hole. Alright, there are traders here. Oh, there's also artifacts here. Do I want to know about the artifact? Alright.
I'm all ears.
Alright, so y'all are just living here with that happening. Did I get it? I did, I got it. What is it? Thanks to its heavily crystallized molecules, this electrostatic artifact is a powerful absorbent. It's electric resistance. Honestly, that's a bit of a letdown. Alright, whatever. Okay, you're a guide.
I'm all ears.
Alright, the trader doesn't really have anything. You're a technician. Then who are you? Orest. How can I help you? Our base keeps getting attacked. We got used to mutants doing it. The bandits caught us with our pants down. They haven't dared enter duty territory before. Now they've set up a camp and deserted railway tunnel not far from the road of the garbage. Okay, I'll help. Destroy the bandit camp. Alright. Sure, I can do that. Who is shooting?
I've got plenty to go.
Oh, more bandits. Brother went in the ground. Oh, tunnel's over there. Where am I going? I'm not gonna do that right now, but alright, so it's by the entrance to the garbage. He did say that. I want to go up there. So I need to go that way. Yeah, that was potentially dumb on my part, but whatever. It'll be fine. Let's waste some pistol ammo on these guys. Alright, that it? Well, if not, I'll find out pretty quickly. Sure, I'll take all that. I'll sell it. And then there's nothing in that stash, because stashes don't really populate themselves until you're told to go get them. What in the hell? Also, what in the hell? Alright, so that's the edge of the territory. If I keep going this way, eventually I'll end up at the load zone for Yantar, which is what I want, so... just keep trucking. Oh, I lied, there's hella radiation here. Maybe not. Was kinda hoping that wouldn't have been the case, but... yeah, you guys go fight somebody else. Go do anything that isn't... this. Same thing with you. I don't want to fight you. But I believe... if I drop down this way, then head on this path, I'll be there. Right there, I think. Hey, there are people here. Who are you? Who are you guys?
I'm all ears.
Oh, you're just loners. Okay, that's valid. Right there is where I want to go. Gotta hurry up and defend the camp. From what? I actually don't know.
Stop waving that gun. You're gone.
My bad, bro. I was told to defend the camp. I just don't know what from. Damn, there are a lot of people here. Considering in Shadow of Chernobyl, this place is like 3 scientists. And then in Stalker 2, this place is completely abandoned. Alright, camp defended. What now? You're a guide. Where can you take me, by the way? Nowhere. Can I go inside? Is this place broken in this game too? Because I remember Dr. Kriegler really made this place complicated in Shadow of Chernobyl. Oh, was I not supposed to come in here? Talk to Sakharov. Where's he at? No. 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 There's a yellow dot in here now. What? You were not in here when I was just in here.
How are you, young man?
I'm confused as hell, Doc.
Well, well. I seldom see a new face here. So, what would you like to know?
I know that Strelok was here. What do you know about him?
Yes, he visited us. He knew a great deal, far more than others. He even claimed to have been to the center of the zone. Naturally, I didn't really believe him, even though he showed me some photographs.
Where is Strelok now?
We made a deal with him. He promised to conduct field testing on one of our promising experimental models, a psi emission blocker. And we promised to give him the final version in return. Strelok believed that the blocker would help him get through the brain scorcher. We gave him the prototype, and he went into the factory. That was the last we saw of Strelok and the prototype. We received some data via our satellite, but the signal has been lost. It looks like Strelok was hit by a powerful emission at the factory.
So, I was under the impression that this game happened before Shadow of Chernobyl, but these timelines, the things they're explaining are stuff that I did in Shadow of Chernobyl, so like, is it not technically a before type game? Is it kind of like Halo 3 ODST taking place at the same time as Halo 2? Because the dates don't match up. Or did Straylock do the same stuff twice? I might be a little ignorant on some of the Stalker lore, if I'm being completely honest, but like, the stuff that he's describing is stuff that I did in the other game. Because like, if I look at the dates, Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl happens in 2012, does it not? All the dates in this game are 2011. I don't know.
If Strelok is in the factory, getting inside without a psi protection device is virtually impossible. We have been studying the psi emissions originating from the factory for years. They have a pronounced pulse nature. When they are in their low phase, people go into the factory relatively safely. However, we are unable to predict when the next emission will take place, so going inside is like playing Russian roulette. If you decide to follow Strelok into the factory, you will most likely end up with your brains melted like most of the zombies around here. There is something which I may be able to do for you, however. Some time ago, I was contacted by a group of stalkers who managed to come out of the factory alive. They came across a technical documentation archive in one of the buildings. Those documents could shed light on what the factory contains and help us uncover the source of such powerful psi emissions. Help me find those documents, and I'll help you get inside the factory.
I agree to obtain the documents. Tell me everything you know.
The group went missing in the northwestern part of the facility. That area is full of zombies. I cannot send any stalkers who are guarding the perimeter, seeing as we're barely holding out against the attacks as it is. The SOS signal coming from there is still active, so please try to get the stalkers out if they're still alive.
I don't think they would be, but what do stalkers do here? Defense for the most part.
It's the deserted factory. It draws stalkers like a magnet because it is one of the few buildings they haven't reached yet. They say very rare artifacts and valuable equipment can be found inside. So stalkers keep trying to get in, hoping to strike gold. The trouble is that it's like playing Russian roulette. The psi field is extremely unstable. When it peaks, the emissions can melt a human brain in seconds.
Alright, I misunderstood the question. My bad. What about Lefty? Who's Lefty? Oh, this one's not voiced. Lefty is more intelligent than the others. His team works for us, helps us take measurements and collect samples. In exchange, we provide him with the high-quality medical assistance. I am sure that if we didn't help one another in this manner, we would both be perished a long time ago. Okay. Alright, what do you got to trade?
It was nice talking to you.
Actually nothing of interest, and I can't sell you guns, which is kind of annoying, but okay.
Any luck? Please.
Alright, let's go do the thing. He wants me to go this way, and I'm not necessarily sure where. So, up and around? I don't know. Navigating Yantar has always been kind of weird because it's like the edge of where things go from being semi-normal to completely goofed. Because, like, up that direction, if I remember correctly, is like where people's brains start getting cooked. So, I don't know where the threshold for that is. Nah, he exploded. What just blew up? For example, right now I'm getting cooked. And I don't know why. So anyway, over there is where it wants me to go, but... Great, a psi dog. Keep an eye out. Which one is it? I think I killed the psi dog. Now I just have to deal with the normal idiots. Alright, that actually wasn't that bad. I got lucky and killed the psi dog pretty quickly. But that to me says that this SOS signal over here is just not true. Really. There's nothing here. Sure, if you say so. Yeah, these guys are dead.
Ah, my head is killing me. I can't think straight. Ivan attacked us all of a sudden. Ah, the voices in my head. The damn psi emission. At least we managed to get the documents. All we need to do is get them to Sakharov. Crap, the dogs are on our trail. I don't want to. No. Oh, God.
Alright, I gotta drop some of this. Nope. I don't know where you guys came from, but nope, don't care. Just get back to Sakharov, give him these stupid documents, because that's pretty much every objective ever in any Stalker game, is go get a document, or go get a file, and then bring it back to somebody. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying, like, if you tally the amount of missions in these games that are just go get a document, or go get, like, a file or a thumb drive, it'd make up a good amount of them. And now I have to defend the camp again, because this thing is never not under attack. To use my grenades. Come on, dude. I don't have any band-aids. Defend the camp, passage, encampment. I have no idea where that's at. You guys are zombies, but that doesn't mean you can't have band-aids, right? Alright, I don't think they have band-aids.
That'll teach them to stay away from places they aren't invited to.
Yeah, they're kind of mindless. I don't think they care, man. I need a band-aid. You got any band-aids, Doc?
How are you, young man?
Kinda hurting.
Any luck? Best wishes.
Yeah, you have band-aids. Alright, one sec, Doc.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Alright.
Any luck?
Stalkers turned out dead. I brought the documents.
It's a shame about those young men. I truly hope their sacrifice was not in vain. Let's look at the documents. Very interesting. Some of my suspicions are proving accurate. No, this is positively interesting. Excellent. This provides answers to a multitude of questions, but we will need time to fully understand what is happening.
Professor, can you be more specific?
In this instance, it would appear that we are dealing with a man-made device. These documents are a manual for the cooling system of that device, which is located in the underground part of the facility. Its power consumption is quite astounding. So, the picture is becoming clearer. It seems that these bursts of psi activity occur as a result of failure in the device's cooling system. If we could repair it, that would significantly reduce psi emission levels. I will need some time to consider this matter. So please proceed towards the facility and join Lefty and his group of stalkers. I should have more information for you while you're making your way there.
I don't think this is relevant to what he's talking about, but do zombies attack you often? The answer is yes.
They have been giving us problems from the day this laboratory was set up. The walls are strong, but the howling and other racket from the outside is awfully disruptive. As you can imagine, carrying out research or even sleeping under these conditions is no easy task. On top of that, sometimes we have to leave the bunker to collect samples.
If that is so, I wonder where zombies come from.
We spent a long time considering this issue. Regardless of how much effort the military expended on clearing out the facility, zombies would always come back. It all became clear when a former assistant of mine who went missing while taking measurements by the factory was discovered among the zombies. It's the psi field. Everyone who is affected by it loses his mind and turns into a zombie. This happens as a result of irreversible damage to the higher functioning of the human brain. Ergo, these creatures cease being human. They have no cognitive abilities, and so their behavior is the result of whatever remains of their purely animal instincts.
Okay, I thought that would lead somewhere. And then he doesn't have anything. He has armor, but...
I have some new data. It appears that we should be able to stabilize the psi emissions. A young man is on his way, so please wait for him and further instructions.
Yes, Professor, awaiting your instructions.
So if I sell my armor, I have 1,800, and then if I buy this armor, he's upcharging me a little bit, but I'll still have some money to play with. I just need better armor. Ideally, I'd like to get like a Seva suit, but the only one I've seen that was selling that, his inventory shuffled, and I don't have the money to. I didn't have the money to buy it.
I'm all ears.
Can you take me somewhere? He can lead me nowhere. What is the point then? He can't take me anywhere. All right, I don't want to, or do I? I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna work my way back to the Aeroprom area.
Lefty, according to my data, the psi emissions are generated by an unidentified device located under the factory. The psi field is unstable because of a malfunction in that device's cooling station. Your objective is to restart the cooling system. I have sent all the information you require to your PTA. The diagram indicates 2 valves used to initiate the restart. You must activate both valves. Get in position, and I'll inform you when psi emissions fall to a safe level.
Professor, we are ready to start on your signal.
Did I meet Lefty in Shadow of Chernobyl? Also, the second I got to that thing, the task got canceled, so that sucks, but I want to go back to Aeroprom real quickly, because now that I'm here, I'm going to go do this quest, and then I'm going to go back to whoever gave me that quest, and I'm going to try to trade some stuff. Hopefully, at least. Oh my god, and a mission is coming. New task, hide the emission. Or avoid the emission. I mean, where? In here? Okay, I mean, that's not that bad, I guess, then. I might die before I get there because my character can't sprint, but Jesus. Yeah, I didn't defend the scientist camp, my bad. Like, I'm okay right here, right? Technically, my other mission I came to do is over here. So I can go do this. Like I said, this is where I was going anyway, so... Bro, die. Gun jammed, of course it did. Alright, now we're back into the head ass. Where my gun is gonna jam.
Million thanks. Next time you're in our neck of the woods, drop by our base for a reward.
Who just said that? Hopefully I'm safe from the emission in here, because this is kind of where it told me to hide. Alright, the emission's over. What is... I am like 20 pounds overweight. What is weighing me down? I am so confused who even gave me this quest. Who do I turn it into? I got the quest from somebody at the duty base, did I not? And now I'm not turning it into somebody at the duty base? I don't know. I might get to this checkpoint over here and then end the episode, though, because I'm gonna try to do some more side stuff next time. I'm gonna chill here for a sec, end the episode. I'll talk to you guys in the next episode, where I'm gonna go do some side questing, get my money back up, maybe upgrade some other stuff if I can potentially do that. Yoink all that, by the way. But until then, boys and girls, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, like and sub down below, and I'll talk to you next time. A pizza.